Good morning and welcome to another stream. I kind of can't believe it. I'm in disbelief. I remember. You guys remember? Hey, chat. Do you guys remember on Monday when I was trying to tell you guys, like, don't worry about the marketing for Deadpool and Wolverine? Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about, you know, the effects and the color correction and the fact that the void looks kind of shitty. You guys were really freaking out about it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you look, you guys were freaking out about it. And as is usually the case, I was trying to be the voice of reason. You know, trying to make sure everybody's okay, trying to get you guys to understand that that we haven't seen anything yet, that the marketing's about to ramp up. So, you know, I'm happy to report that a lot of the concerns that you guys had have been addressed. We're going to talk about that today. I'm legitimately excited. If you don't know what I'm talking about. And also, happy birthday to Cole Maynard, man. Can we get some happy birthdays in the chat for Cole Maynard? I believe he said it was his birthday, right? Did I miss it? Did I mishear him? Yeah, it's Cole's birthday. What's up, baby? Happy birthday! Hell yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, guys, yesterday, pretty crazy thing happened. They showed 40 minutes, maybe 30, between 30 and 40 minutes of Deadpool and Wolverine in Shanghai. And on top of that, they released a new trailer. Okay. Oh, you know what? I still gotta change that thing. I think TTS is on, but I still think it has to be technically 10 or over. These $9.99s I don't think are gonna happen. Apologies, John. Thank you for the love, though. Wednesdays are my new favorite day because we roast the Marvel podcast. Brad Winderbaum is on today, along with week 1 of Deadpool breakdown. Let's go. Multiverse of Madness still sucks, though. Oh shit. Should we give it another shot, man? I don't really wanna. I don't really wanna. You know, last week we listened to the podcast. I didn't have a very good time, and I don't know. You got give it another shot. I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll do that later. Look, what I was saying before, they released a trailer for the Chinese market. Okay, and one of the things you notice in this trailer, is everybody paying attention? Does everybody know how big of a deal this is, etc., etc.? Oh my God, listen. Listen. So, they put out a new trailer for the Chinese marketplace, and literally it is color corrected with finalized VFX. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're going to get into it. We'll look at it. And it literally addresses a lot of the things that I was concerned about on Monday. Like the blandness of them shooting on location and then like desaturating all of it. Actually, now it makes a lot of sense. It actually makes sense. Because what they were doing, which I will show you, what they were doing was they were adding visual effects and color correcting to all of this, what I assume is digital film, what they shot on digital. And holy shit, it looks incredible. So look, I want to talk about it because it's crazy. They added like blood and gore, little fires, little additions of coloration in the background, in Eliath, in the Void. It's insane. So I want to talk about that. I'm actually pretty excited about it. Star Wars Sith says, hey, beautiful. What's up, baby? Hope you're doing well. You know what? I saw somebody in chat saying, too, are we going to talk some Star Wars? We can talk Acolyte briefly before we get into the Marvel stuff. How many of you guys watched Acolyte? And also, it's hot as shit in here again. The fuck, man? Where did it go? Wait, where did Josh go? What? Oh, because I took my glasses off. No, don't spoil it. There's nothing to spoil, dude. Like, literally nothing happened. Yeah. Acolyte, look, you know what? If you guys want me to give my take on Acolyte, here's my take. Turn on the AC. I have it on, actually. Oh, wait, what? I just had a... We're gonna error code. I have to get this stupid thing fixed. All right, what the fuck? What? I don't understand. Uh-oh. Retro Raggy. Okay, as far as Acolyte is concerned, this is literally all I have to say about the episode. Boo. Lame. Boo. Lame. That's it. That is the extent of my thoughts. That's the extent of my critique. That's the extent of my interest. That's the extent of engagement. That's the extent of what my mental did after I watched it. I don't want to waste any calories, moments in my precious life. I don't want to waste any more of my fucking life thinking about or talking about Acolyte. Acolyte, do something. I feel like poking it with a stick. Do something. There's nothing. Nothing. It's stupid. It is a stupid show with stupid characters that is written stupidly. It is stupid. Boo. Boo. You didn't like the naked Sith? No, nothing. It does nothing for me. Nothing. The whole entire episode was so fucking stupid. No, it does nothing, dude. What the fuck is this writing? This show had to be, like, speaking of the naked Sith guy, and here you go. Here you go, because you just wanted to get me to talk about it a little bit more, so here you go. Listen to this. Naked Sith guy person. I bet when Leslie shot that scene, she was like trying to full ass put that shit in there. And then Disney's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then made it just happen all off screen. And then they fought to keep it in there. So it's just fucking pointless. It's Disney watered down bullshit that does nothing. And I think this show had to have been a different show at one time. And it had to have been ripped apart and reassembled.
Switching places in Acolyte 3 weeks ago, but the best part of the night was watching Leslie saying that Pablo was in charge of Acolyte lore. Not Dave. #Philuniverse # stand with Dave.
What the fuck was that? What? Who did what now? Oh, you could get it to 10? Rossi, how did you do that? Rossi, how did you accomplish that? And also, why did you guys make it so hot in here? I'm dying in here. Okay, I nailed May and Osha switching places in Acolyte 3 weeks ago, but the best part of the night was watching Leslie say that Pablo was in charge of Acolyte lore, not Dave. Where's that coming from? Where is that coming from? Who said that? TTS ain't working if it's going to stop the flow of one of Josh's rants. I mean, that is kind of the point of it, though. It's supposed to be fun and shit. And, like, disrupt me and make me triggered and then make me want to freak out on chat. That's the function of it. We get to interrupt Josh for 10 now. Yeah. Anyway, back to my point. This show had to be completely different, and it had to have been ripped apart, and this is, like, the bare bones of it, because this is just bad. Like, I don't get it. I thought Leslie would at least back up all of her like poking and prodding and, you know, bullshit with like a competently made show that maybe I could appreciate at some level. This show's stupid, dude. This show is stupid. You're telling me we got 2 more episodes? This is the episode you drop on us? This is where we're moving things in? What the fuck? Hell no. Now, where's the thing with Pablo? What's the deal? Where did she say that? Let's see here. Leslie said that she ran things through Pablo in an interview. Not sure when Pablo is involved versus Filoni. Okay. Source Mike Zero. Oh no. Oh no. Hope not. Honestly, bro, I think I'm finally at a point where I can just appreciate the bare minimum. It's sad. No, that's okay. That's fine. I think Accolade is far below the bare minimum. That I like aspects of Accolade. Episode 5 was cool. I like episode 2. But other than that, it's been pretty fucking unremarkable, dude. Jacinto's back looked good, though. That's what's important, shot. I mean, look, again, like, I just don't fucking care. This character, that whole thing could have been cool. You know what I mean? Like, and look, I don't know. Maybe they're going for, like... Nah, dude, it just sucks. It's just... I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to, like, try to engage my brain parts and, like, try to explain or come up. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's just boring. It's background entertainment. It is bullshit. It is so bad. I can't believe I've turned this far against the show, and all it did was just be unremarkable. It's just fucking unremarkable as shit. Makes me want to watch Ahsoka again. Because I think Ahsoka... Man, I think motherfuckers were way too hard on Ahsoka. Now that you get Accolade... Like, dude, we're treading water and not getting anything 6 episodes in. This is unfucking believable. All right, one last thing I'll say about it. When the green lady, Leslie's wife, when Leslie's wife used the lightsaber whip to kill the insect thing, my exact thought was, oh, fuck. Really? That's it? Because you see it in the trailer, right? You see her use the lightsaber whip in the trailer, and I was like, oh, man, at least she's going to get into some action. You're telling me she goes to the fucking planet, kills a bug with the lightsaber, and then they leave? What the fuck is happening? It's so stupid, dude. It's so stupid. So, look, at this point, the best case scenario for Accolade is that it does some cool shit, some competent shit with the last 2 episodes, and then it will look back at it and be like, you know, it was mostly bullshit except for this, this, and this. And that's it. That's the best. That's the best it can do. She's the master? Oh, my God. Let me just tell you, if she ends up being the Sith Master, Master Green Lady Leslie wife, fuck, man, what a stupid-ass show. If that's really where it's going... God damn. Holy shit. Yeah, because of the whip marks on his back. Oh, crazy. Crazy. What a terrible ass, stupid ass, horrible ass show. Fucking Star Wars. Okay, anyway. Hey, shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Because there's good stuff to talk about. There's good stuff to talk about. Does nobody understand that Marvel is actually making the fucking Wolverine movie look like a goddamn movie? It actually looks like a movie film now, and there's really good shit happening. Ah! What about the Disney stock? How bad is it? How bad is it? Oh, and there were some leakages of some Superman stuff, too. You get to see Guy Gardner as the Green Lantern. And that's kind of cool. Okay, so Leslie Headland here in this interview at 119 for Pablo. Are we really doing this? Are we really doing this? Is this what we want to do with our lives today? I don't know, chat. I don't know if this is what we want to do. No, the costumes look awful. What? Are you talking about Superman? You're talking about Supermans? At 119, you say?
So, hi, Leslie. How are you?
Hi,
Oh
good
my
to see you.
God.
Good to see you.
Studio. So I don't know what went on with Chiarimundi. I heard there was some drama.
It's the dumbest thing ever. It's about a birthday. But I was like, it's not
Is it
deemed,
really?
yeah. But I was like, it's not deemed canon anymore. And I like looked that up and I was like, yeah, because it was like in a card and all this stuff. And I was like, listen, I know Leslie is like me and we love non-canon characters.
Yes. Yeah. Non-canon is the best kind of canon.
For like half of the characters I love, I'm like, they're not canon anymore.
They're gone. They're gone. Jason and Jaina, they're gone. Mara Jade's gone.
my twins. But speaking of twins, great. Twins are always a theme in Star Wars, which I do think is very cool that the show is like, yep, it's everywhere. Twins are just in Star Wars. When you guys were like orchestrating May and Osha in the beginning and trying to navigate exactly how those two characters
I'm at 2. I missed it.
Function as twins and also
You're talking
like,
about 119.
kind of
That's literally right here.
I heard there was some drama.
Brother, what are you talking about, dude? You said 119. It's not at 119. What the fuck? All right, we're done. We're done. We're done with that.
It's the dumbest.
We're done with that. Cool story, though. Okay, now, let's talk about the shit that actually fucking matters. I'm done with stupid-ass Star Wars. All right, let me find this for you guys. That's kind of funny. All right, let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. Oh, man. Oh, my God. It's so much better. Is this the Hong Kong one or the fixed visual effects? Okay, this is fixed as well. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Okay. Let's get into this. Now, again, here's the thing, guys. Like, when we were streaming Monday, I had talked about a couple of concerns that I had with regards to Deadpool and Wolverine. One of the concerns was the marketing in general. I was like, oh, man, I just don't know. Like, the marketing, it's all the same shots. We're doing all the same stuff here. And I just don't think it's very effective. And also, we're doing all of the same shots of all of the void stuff, which frankly doesn't look that great. You know what I mean? Like, I just got to be honest. It didn't look good to me. It looked like you had this desaturated, weird background effect with the characters in color so that they would be vibrant and pop. And yesterday, we get announced that they show 40 minutes of this thing in Shanghai. Okay, so 40 minutes of Deadpool and Wolverine shown to people, whole bunch of leaks and things. I did a video about it yesterday. We'll talk about it today as well. But you get all this stuff, and you're getting these trailers of a totally different version of the movie. A version of the movie that is color corrected with advanced VFX. Now, this is a little trailer here. Let's check this out, and let me see if I can point out to you guys exactly what I'm talking about here.
Everything that I've ever cared about. And I have no idea.
Like, dude, you can see it in this shot here. And it's kind of wild to me. We're going to go back. We'll watch the old trailers as well. But you see Alioth here. the way the color's actually popping, you can actually see the blue and the white clouds like in the sky. Even Ant-Man himself is more colored. Like, this is insanity to me, the difference here.
Save it.
You got the wrong guy. I'm no hero. The Wolverine let down his entire world.
Well, my entire world.
This looks better. You can see in the background, right? You can kind of see it in the background, and also they are color corrected as well.
God, you nicked it with your little steak knife.
Oh, damn. Even this, dude. And you really have to go back and watch what it looked like before, which is crazy because we're talking about a Super Bowl trailer that broke some kind of record. You know, Disney's claiming it's like one of the most viewed things ever. We're talking about a ton of TV shots or TV spots, a lot of promotion, all of it seemingly done with an old version of the movie before these effects and these color correcting things come
next? Good luck. I'm a huge fan.
It's pretty wild. Now, another thing that's kind of interesting here is it's not just the fact that it's color corrected, right? It's also the fact that they have added more gore and violence, which is kind of interesting. Like, I almost wonder, was that a part of it as well? Where Marvel was thinking to themselves, well, we're going to add a lot of visual effects to this thing. So in order to do that more cleanly, we are going to shoot in a way where the background is just very flat. That is actually something, like, when you do like digital filmmaking, this is something they sort of preach, where you actually shoot it very flat so that when you go in to do effects, it's just much easier to manipulate and isolate the different things that you're trying to tweak. So, like, dude, look at how much bloodier this scene is as compared to what we got in the previous version of the movie as well. And, dude, it's really, really fucking cool. So I'm pretty excited about that. Now, the other thing, we got to talk about the actual 40 minutes because, again, I was complaining about this on Monday. I was like, dude, this is crazy. Like, what is happening with the promotion of this? I just didn't feel like it was very effective, and it didn't really give us as a community a lot of different stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff to geek out about together. The idea of doing a 40-minute or 35 or whatever it is, and putting it out there, that's insanity. What that now gives us as fans is all these different things that we kind of hear through hearsay. Like, all of these fans from Shanghai that witnessed this event, they're coming out and talking about this stuff. Different people are aggregating the different things that they're talking about. And it's just really fun because, like, not a lot of us have seen this stuff, but now there are people that have seen stuff that we can, like, speculate about and talk about and get excited about. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy stuff. And so I'm pretty hyped about it. Let me see if I can find the list of stuff that was shown in the 40 minutes. And then we can kind of go over it because I think it's cute. I think it's so cute. Let me find it. Like, there's shots, like, too. I want to try to find that other trailer because there's actual. Oh, dude, let's watch this. Let's watch this, dude. This is the color corrected and finalized visual effects of the trailer that we saw during the Super Bowl. And this shit is crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy, Chad. I'm telling you. All right, check this out.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Like, holy shit.
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
And this is the shitty Twitter compressed video, and it's still incredible.
So, upsy daisy. Here we go. Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider.
Like, look at that shit. Oh my God. It's so much better than it was. Like, are you guys not geeking out about this the same way I'm geeking out about this? Do you guys not understand what a big deal this is? Is everybody saying that it's not that cool and that I'm being weird by thinking that it's... you're fucking wrong.
I'm about to lose everything.
You're fucking wrong, chat.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Like, look at that shit. Oh my God. It looks like a movie. There's browns and greens and grays and blacks. There's even distinct coloration of the actual desert floor itself. Oh my God. Oh my God. It looks like a movie.
When your world went to shit?
Even this shot, you've got greens, blues. Holy shit.
Come again. This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Look at that shit. It's so crisp. Ah! Look at the blood added.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
Life is a mystery.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do.
Dude, it looks so
Trust me,
good.
kid, I'm no hero.
You were an X-Man. You were the X-Man.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's gonna get good.
Like, dude, look at this fucking blood. Oh my God.
Boys are so silly.
Hell yeah. Oh my God, look at how much better it looks. Oh, and also, we got to stop for a second here. Oh, the music? Yeah, sorry. Look, I'm just getting a little excited here. Now, listen, here's another thing that's kind of interesting. Look at the flag up here in the left corner up here. That is the Anarchy Avengers flag. And what's kind of interesting about that is, like, dude, the scoopers were wrong. I talked to a lot of these scoopers behind the scenes. They said this is a flag of the resistance group that, like, Deadpool builds. But why is it flying at Cassandra Nova's home base? It's not their flag. It's her flag. And that is like a small thing. That's a minor thing. But I am actually really excited about that, because what that means is scoopers are either losing access or have lost access to, like, actual information. Now, I don't think it's 100%. And I do still think, like, they obviously have some information. They have some access. When they say stuff, it's, like, fun to speculate about it. But, like, think about My Time to Shine, right? Literally, he's like, Hulk's not in it. Oh, wait, never mind. Hulk is in it. My Time is telling me this is the resistance flag. Dude, it's not. It's not. It's the flag of Cassandra Nova, which makes a lot more sense, because the one thing we couldn't I didn't understand was, why does it have an Anarchy A with the Avengers? Like, that doesn't make any sense. If you're telling me that's the resistance flag, why does it have the Anarchy thing on it? Right? So that's actually dope, because what that means is there could be a lot of surprises in this movie that even the pesky scoopers don't know about.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence.
Like, dude, I'm telling you, got to go back and watch the other one to see how different some of this shit is. Like, even just this shot. Crazy. And then, like, here, I'm telling you, these effects have been cleaned up. Like, even that shot, man, I'm going to have to be that guy. I'm going to be a super nerd about this, okay? This shot here, I got to find, and this is what's in the thumbnail. All of this fire here, all of this fire was not in the old version of the trailer. And I got to find, let me see if I can find the image here, because I got an image of what this looked like in. This is the original shot. Ah, man. Okay. This is the original shot. If you look at this, this is like just basic fire, a fireball. Like, it's all fire, right? And then you look at this. You have the defined flames. You've got atmospheric glow, a lot of particles. Like, you've got this big smoke here, particles here. Like, I'm telling you, this is not just color corrected. This is with visual effects layered in that have been detailed in a very, very crispy way. Now, one of the things that's kind of cool about this is we had heard that, like, do you guys remember, like, let me take you on a journey. Let me take you on a ride. Do you guys remember when, as the writer's strike was about to end, there were reports that Deadpool and Wolverine might actually be able to hit its original date? Okay? And a lot of people were like, that's wild. What the fuck? The reason was because of the way this movie was created. They locked their VFX shots a long time ago. Okay? This goes into a wider problem with Marvel overall and why their visual effects have struggled. A lot of people have brought this up, but it's weird that in the Infinity Saga, Marvel movies looked better than they do nowadays. Sometimes 10 years ago, we're talking, and the movies literally look better. Why? VFX didn't get worse. The process by which Marvel does things got worse. Back in the day, there was just less product, less work out there. They locked their shots a lot earlier. What that means is they're like, okay, this is locked. So all you're going to do now is just tweak it, adjust it, and make it look better. Nowadays, Marvel does so many changes, and they do so many reshoots, so many rewrites, that they don't have the time to take shots like this and tweak them to that absolute perfection level. That's why Quantumania looks like shit. That's why a lot, like, dude, that's why the cars in fucking Moon Knight look like shit. There's so much in Marvel over the past couple of years that looks like shit. This is like the Victoria Alonso thing, you know, a lot of different situations. I'm just telling you, this movie locked their VFX shots a long time ago, and they have had really talented VFX artists working on them for some time, tweaking them to the next level. As a fan, I appreciate that shit. As a fan, I'm excited because, yes, I would have probably liked Deadpool either way. And to be fair, Spider-Man No Way Home, if you'll recall, had unfinished visual effects in its original theatrical version. They literally finished them after the movie came out, and now when you watch it, the effects look much better, you know, at home on the OLED screen, okay? So I still enjoyed Spider-Man No Way Home, but as a fan, I appreciate this level of detail and this level of care because I want to go see the cameos. I want to go see the fun slice, smash fighting, but I also want it to be really fucking sharp and look incredible. So I'm excited about the particles.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
You can see it, man. You can see it. Oh my God. It's so colorful. Oh my God, dude. Hell yeah. Let's run it one more time. Let's run it again. Let's run it again.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of
Do
my
you
bar.
see
Just
it?
give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Do you see it?
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick, so upsy daisy. Here we go.
Bro, even these shots look so much
Whiskey
more
dick of the
full.
claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider.
Hell yeah. I mean, oh my God, bro. Oh my God, it looks so much better.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you
Dude.
said when your world went to
Yes,
shit?
yes, yes.
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Yes! And the blood, and the blood?
Wanna
Hell
talk about
yeah.
What's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
Which, again, I'm going to be that fucking guy. I'm going to pause it and make another point. So here we go. It feels good, too, because, you know, look, I really like Sean Levy's stuff, and a lot of his movies look visually very good. So when I was looking at the old version of The Void, it was a little disappointing because I was like, come on, man, like, dude, you're known in part for having really cool visuals, right? And I just like couldn't make sense of it. But again, I feel so much better. I feel so much better looking at the new version.
Life is a mystery.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do.
Hot damn.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
You were an X-Man.
You were the X-Man.
The X-Man.
Hell yeah. Oh, we got to pause for copyright. Just chill for a second there.
Yeah. It's gonna get good.
Look at that blood. Oh my God. Yes. Yes.
Boys are so silly.
Oh my God. Look at this fucking color. It looks like a movie.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die?
Oh my God, dude.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, somebody else pointed out earlier, in the old shot, you could barely tell Alioth was even coming into this shot behind the portal. It's legitimately so much better. Now, I'm a little like weird. I'm weirded out by the fact that like they literally promoted the shit out of this movie with an older, less good looking version. But again, joke's kind of on me. It seems like they have ramped up the marketing at the perfect time with adjusted visuals. And I feel good about it. I feel real good about it. Let me also see if I can find... I want to find the list of stuff that was revealed, because it's really cool. It's real chill. And also, yes, this is a real stream where we're talking about color correction. Yes. It's real. No, where's this freaking thing? What the hell? It can't be this hard to find. You know what? I'll find it on Reddit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what, I mean, what do you know? We'll find it on Reddit. Everybody relax. Avengers 5 production schedule. We got to talk about that too. That's crazy. Boom shakalaka. Wait, what? No. Why you got to do it like this? I want to just find the fucking tweets of people talking about it. Holy shit, dude. Okay. We're going to find it. Don't worry, chat. I've been on the internet before. Okay, here we go. I got it. Boom. I'd rather watch Andor than talk about color correction. Get the fuck out of here, then! It's a color correction! Okay, anyway, listen, Linda, listen. Now we got to talk about these cool reveals on top of the color correction. Holy shit. You guys don't like stories. You guys don't like stories? You don't like color? You don't like anything. What happened? Maverick Pilgrim says they should have poked fun at the Infinity trailer and hyped up rumors putting Hulk in every scene in the new trailer. That would have been great, actually. Yeah. Ruin says it's been fun. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate you. I don't know what that means. I hope you're okay. Also, I got to open this door and I got to jack the AC in the house because it's getting really hot in here. So everybody just relax your buttholes for a second. Holy shit. Wait, what? No! God damn it. My headphones fell apart. Are you serious? You guys broke my headphones? Hang on. Hang on. Does that work? I guess this is fixed. This will be okay. Yeah. Josh swoons for color correction. Gotta cool off. Exactly. No, like nobody gives a shit. This is, you know what? It's like Monday, everybody's like, Josh, calm down. Josh, calm down. It could look better. Like, Josh, calm down. Are you a hot mess today? Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm a hot mess. Everybody's like, oh, calm down, Josh. Oh, Josh, why are you turning on Deadpool and Wolverine? They literally address all of the stuff I have issues with, and I am excited to talk about it. And people are like, what? Color correction? God damn it. Holy shit. Okay, now, everybody shut your mouth. Listen. 30 to 40 minutes of Deadpool and Wolverine. Make this larger so they can read it. Okay, here we go. 30 to 40 minutes of Deadpool and Wolverine was shown today at an event in Shanghai. Here's a spoiler description review of some of the footage. Overall, very violent and funny. Great action sequence, great score, and very emotional scenes. Okay, that's not, not too spoilery. Then you have a violent connection to the end of the Logan movie. Now, that is apparently, and we don't know for sure, but that is apparently the scene where Deadpool's killing all the TVA agents in that forest. And also, some people are saying that he is literally killing people with Logan's corpse. Okay, so let's stop for a second and talk about this. Now, Rossi says, you and Terrence Howard need to have a podcast about colors and particles. Sheesh. Okay, listen, Linda. I think this is hilarious. I think it's actually a really clever joke, but I'm interested to see how the fans react to this, okay? Because they said, we're not going to touch Logan. We want to, leave the legacy of Logan. And this is like a big thing where Feige was like, you had a perfect ending, so we don't want to disrespect it, et cetera, et cetera. So instead, they're going to completely desecrate the actual grave and corpse of Logan, is what it seems like. We're not 100% sure, but that's kind of the vibe. That's what it seems like it is. I personally think that's fucking hilarious. And I also hope, even though I really like James Mangold, I hope James Mangold gets his panties in a bunch and gets really upset and comes out and complains about it because fuck you, it's comic books. It's comic books. It's supposed to be fun, dude. We're supposed to be having fun here. I love Logan. But the idea of putting a comic book movie on such a pedestal that we can't have fun anymore with the characters, with the world, with the universe, fuck that, dude. It's supposed to be fun. So I'm actually excited about it. I think it's hilarious. And I think Deadpool's going to make it super funny because he's going to maybe comment on the fact that they said they weren't going to do that. And then he ends up using his actual corpse and bones to protect and defeat the TVA. I think it's fucking hilarious, frankly. So that is wild. It sort of shows you the irreverent tone of the movie. Very, very Deadpool. And I'm kind of into it, okay? Now, many variants of Logan appear, including a zombie version. Now, this is interesting, chat. This is pretty interesting. Zombie Wolverine. Zombie Wolverine. Very interesting. At first I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just one of the many variants of Wolverine that we're going to see, because part of this movie, according to some of the insiders, right? They're saying that part of this movie, maybe early on in the film, will be Deadpool going on a mission from the TVA to recruit a Wolverine variant. This feels a little bit like Merc with the Mouth, a really great Deadpool comic book, which we've referenced before. By the fucking way, chat. Tonight at 7:30, we are beginning our deep dive into Deadpool. This is the month where we are deep diving on Deadpool. So if you are a member, come on by tonight for the members only stream at 7:30. We're going to start our deep dive into the Deadpool character. You're going to be so educated about Deadpool that when you see this movie, you're going to find all the little Easter eggs and everything. Oh, that was in this comic book story. Oh, that was in this comic book story. Oh, that's why this is there. So we're going to be starting that tonight, and I'm pretty excited about it. Now, getting back to Zombie Wolverine. At first, I was just like, okay, that'll just be fun, a fun version. But here's the thing, guys. We are also supposed to be getting Headpool. Headpool is the head of Wade Wilson, but he's also a zombie. Okay, now this is from the Marvel's zombie universe. Interestingly, Marvel is apparently doing a Marvel zombie animated show, which is going to focus on that universe. We saw it in What If Season 1. You might have seen this in What If Season 2. I don't know. I didn't finish What If Season 2. I should actually finish it, but I just didn't. I was not vibing on Marvel at that time. Okay? So, after I thought more about this thing with Zombie Wolverine, I'm kind of curious. Is this going to be Deadpool, Wade Wilson, our Wade, going into the Marvel Zombies universe? And that's when we'll see Marvel Zombie Wolverine and Headpool, maybe? Like, what? Dude, that's kind of fucking lit. And if that's true, think about what other zombie variants of Marvel characters we could see in that universe. That's kind of fucking exciting, chat. Like, that is kind of cool. And, so, you know, just real quick from the comics perspective, Headpool is a zombie, but he has such a good healing factor that he's not becoming like mindless zombie. Although a lot of the zombies had their personality in the Marvel Zombies universe anyway. But yeah, he's basically just a head version of Deadpool that's a zombie. And he's apparently in the movie. So I do wonder, is that where we will see the zombie version of Wolverine? That's cool. I'm excited. I'm into it. Says here, many jokes about Fox and Disney. That's to be expected. One of the things we heard in some of the interviews that we've been going over the past couple of weeks was this idea that some of the jokes that they were working on are even more relevant now. Meaning, Marvel's, you know, they've come upon hard times, and they've had some disgruntled fans, I think, put out some lackluster content and kind of lost the plot a little bit, right? So I expect we'll get some jokes referencing that. At least I hope so. I'd feel good as a fan if they kind of took the L and they kind of just, you know, stood on business, as it were, and we're like, yeah, like we kind of fucked up a little bit, and I think you'll see some of that. Also, you'll see definitely some dogging on Fox in general, the Fox X-Men continuity, all that sort of stuff. It also says here, many cameos. That's kind of interesting. We don't get a full detail. They did talk about Hulk, okay? And we'll talk about the full, like, what My Time to Shine is saying about Hulk. Again, it's, like, sort of weird because she was at one time saying Hulk's not even in the movie. Now she's telling us the whole ass scene with Hulk. It's weird, but it's also possible that, like, oh, she just got somebody to confirm something, and that's what the actual scene is, right? But for somebody that saw this 40 minutes to be coming out and talking about the cameos like this, that's very interesting. We know Lady Deadpool was seen. We've even seen the shot. It has Elektra in it as well. Kind of interesting. And you've got other cameos. Zombie Wolverine. A different version of Wolverine that faces off against Hulk. Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, right? Dude, They got 30 to 40 minutes of this movie. This movie is 2 hours and 7 minutes. And they're talking about a lot of cameos. That's wild because it means there's so much more that could actually be in the movie, and I'm super excited for it. So it's kind of crazy, right? Somebody here says, hang on, a crying baby. There's a crying baby out here. Let's see if he wants to come give his take. Hey, Liam! I don't know what he's complaining about. Let's see if he wants to come here. Hey, Liam, you want to come here? You want to talk to the people? He's got a really cool outfit on too. Check this out. Hang on, guys. Let me go to... Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, you're trying to go outside? Liam. Why are you so grumpy? He's hungry? Okay. All right. He's grumpy. He didn't want to come say hi. But he does have a very cool Batman shirt on. And I wanted to show everybody, but whatever. Does Josh read chat? Says VM over on Twitter. No. Not if I can help it. Not if I can help it. Joseph, a.k.a. J-Way, welcome to the NerdVengers, baby. You are a NerdVenger now. Appreciate you. Okay, this part's pretty interesting here. It says, seems like the scenes we saw in the trailer are all in the first 40 minutes. So whatever section of the film they saw in Shanghai, everything from all the trailers and all the TV spots come from that. That's dope. It again shows that there's a lot of this movie that is sort of hidden. That's a big surprise. Pretty crazy stuff. Okay, Wolverine versus the Hulk. How crazy is this, guys? How crazy is this that they actually have this in the movie? Location here says, who's more angry, Liam hungry or Josh when he watches bad Star Wars? Well, probably Liam, because I've kind of gotten to the point where I watch bad Star Wars and I just kind of look like Homelander in that one meme. And I just stare at it. I don't know. I'm over it, bro. I'm over it. But anyway, let's talk about Hulk versus Wolverine. Now, apparently, according to My Time to Shine, so again, let's take this with a grain of salt. We don't know. It's not Mark Ruffalo, though? No, it is. It is. It is Mark Ruffalo. What I don't know is this new stuff? Did they shoot this for the movie? Or is this archived footage from a different movie? But here's what the scene is, okay? Apparently, Deadpool's going to pop up. Deadpool's going to see Wolverine and Hulk as they're about to fight. Deadpool's going to get excited about it like we are, the fans. And then Hulk is going to grab him and throw him into the portal again. So we won't actually see the fight. That's apparently what the scene is like. I just think that's super fun, dude. I just think that's super fun, man. And it makes me think of, like, what other crazy cameos, like, what other fun stuff are they going to have in here? I don't know. But it sounds pretty cool. Lady Deadpool wore a mask but sounded like Blake Lively. Some people have said that she didn't actually have any lines in the trailer, so we're not sure if she actually is Blake Lively or if that was in there. I'm not really sure. It felt like a combination of Avengers Endgame and the nonsense of Deadpool. And I think this is actually really telling. When they say this, right? When they say, like, it sounds like Avengers Endgame. I think what they're actually saying is that at the beginning of the movie, you're going to have big-time nostalgia. And you're going to do, like, a time heist TVA hopping around thing where you will visit nostalgic things and even just super fun, crazy fan things like the Hulk versus Wolverine thing. And that's in Endgame. I mean, if you really think about it, Endgame did this crazy thing where we revisit all of the best moments of the Infinity Saga. It was a really smart thing that they put into the movie. I think that's what they mean, is it's going to have an Avengers Endgame feeling of assembling this big team, of nostalgia, of us jumping around to different moments of different films, and then the silliness and the nonsense of Deadpool, right? So, dude, I gotta tell you, incredible. This is incredible news. I'm very excited. And I went from, being a little bit concerned on Monday and, having my issues with the way they were doing the marketing to being pretty excited. This is really cool shit, and I'm pretty hyped up about it. So, what do you think, chat? Any questions? Any comments? Any concerns? Leon says, we should have also gotten the 40 minutes, not just China. Well, they're starting the world tour, and I think that China is important to what they're trying to do for sure. So, I kind of get it. 3 months of me e-begging. I mean, wait, what? Chris over on Twitter? What the fuck? Dude, Chris, go fuck yourself, my brother. Go fuck yourself. And when I find out who you are, I'm going to ban your ass. I'm going to block your ass. I might even harass your ass. I skipped your super chat. My apologies. Let me look it up. Let me find it. Yeah. Josh, random noises. Wait. Who said it? Skip my super chat. Steve. Okay, Steve says, you gotta make a shirt that says, fuck you, it's comic books. I mean, now that you're saying it, I wish I maybe would have been a little more nuanced with the point. But, yeah, appreciate the support. Jane says, Josh's random noises and screams is all I need to fuel this workout. Good. Glad to provide that service for you. Appreciate you. Good shit. And I think, I think that's it. So, yeah, what do you guys think of this shit, man? What do you think of this? Chris sounds like a pretty cool guy. Yeah, you would think so. Anyways, back to the news. Avoiding super spoilers will be so hard. Wait, what do you mean? I think Marvel will one-up DC with the whole resetting of the universe with Flash. Be like Ang Lee Hulk Spider-Man. Wait, what? I think Marvel will one-up DC with the whole resetting the universe with the Flash with like Ang Lee Hulk Spider-Man. You gotta elaborate on that, brother. I don't know exactly what you're saying. I don't know exactly what you're saying. I'm sure someone brought it up, but the Liefeld text changes color in the new trailer. Wait, what? What do you mean by that? Like it changes color in the shot, or it changed from the old version to the new? Inside Out 2 crushing Dune in just 3 weeks. Yeah, that is pretty wild. Interesting. So can you elaborate on how this will be a new era for the X-Men in Marvel? A new era for X-Men in Marvel. Well, I mean, look, it's hard to say. I think this movie is going to reveal some stuff about the X-Men, about why the X-Men are not in the sacred timeline. And I think you might get redemption for some of the X-Men characters, or like justice being done to them. As an example, so the guy that played Toad back in the day, right? He was recently talking in an interview about how he loved doing Deadpool and Wolverine. And one of the reasons was he loved having a costume. He loved like actually having costume work, because he looked like he was just a guy that dressed at Hot Topic in the old movies. Or no, that was Pyro. Sorry, the guy that did Pyro. Yeah. And I was like, that's really interesting. And I think you're going to see like a little bit of that energy on a lot of these different characters. Because if you'll recall, like this was one of the coolest things about Spider-Man No Way Home. They take the villains, the old villains, but they kind of give them like a rework, right? Like Electro's not blue anymore. You know, he doesn't have like the gap in his teeth or like the weird hair. And so it's cool. It's cool that they will take these characters and give them something of a facelift, to do them a little bit better justice. Maybe there'll even be some kind of like lore explanations. But as far as the Marvel Cinematic Universe itself, it's too early to tell how much impact Deadpool and Wolverine is going to have on like the Mutants and the X-Men overall, because Marvel is kind of cooking up their own stuff, and we're just gonna have to wait and see like how does that relate to and compare to what they're doing in Deadpool and Wolverine. So I don't really know. Will they keep making good content after this though? I mean, that's the question, right? That is the question. They're spending a lot of money on Captain America Brave New World. We'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. But I will tell you that I have a lot of confidence in Marvel. I do. I have a lot of confidence in Marvel. I have not a lot of confidence in Star Wars, but I have a lot of confidence in Marvel. And I think Marvel is listening to a lot of the criticisms, a lot of the fan, just sort of the communication, the energy that the fans have been espousing over the last couple of years. I think they're hearing it. Some of it manifests itself in a more toxic way than not, but that doesn't really matter. Like the studio just has to read the room. And I think Marvel is doing a good job of reading the room. We are going to find out not only via Deadpool and Wolverine, but also at San Diego Comic-Con. How is San Diego Comic-Con going to address the state of the Marvel fandom? That's a big deal, man. This is a huge month for Marvel. Absolutely. So we'll see. RR Bricks says, will Deadpool 3 crossover with non-Marvel universes? You know, I don't really know. I could see that being kind of fun. But, yeah, I don't really know. I mean, it could kind of muddy things up. Which universe would you want it to cross over with? Like Star Wars and we see Rey? Somehow Palpatine return? A Green Lantern joke? Brazzers. Okay, yeah, right on. Right on. Joe says, thanks, everyone. I'm glad I am here being a deep, sweaty nerd still. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Oh, hell yeah, brother. There were rumors of a Stranger Things crossover. What? I've literally never heard that. Shvat? Deadpool 3 going to be so big, people will see Cap 4 because of it. Well, I mean, I think partially that's true. Like, if Deadpool 3 is really good, it does some heavy lifting, yes, it will naturally make people a little bit more open and excited to seeing that, you know? But I think Captain America, it's really going to depend on the marketing for the movie. They spent so much on this movie. They spent like $400 million on this movie. This thing is, like, they have pumped so much money. So hopefully it looks fucking incredible and it's really exciting at least. Because they need the trailers to be like, oh shit, Red Hulk is in this beating people's ass. Oh my God, you know. So we'll see. We'll see how the marketing is. Anthony Lanza says, new DC set photos of Green Lantern and Hawkgirl. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in just a second. Now, before we get into the Superman stuff, I just want to say, because Chris on Twitter was mad that we're driving for more memberships. And so, fuck you, Chris. And also, we're driving for memberships, baby. We're trying to get to 2,000 memberships. And this month, one of the things we changed was every gifted membership, every person that gives a membership gets an additional entry into the GameStop gift card giveaway this month. So it's a kind of cool way for people that like want to do a bunch of gifted memberships to help us drive to like actually get something of a benefit. And I'm going to do some other cool drives at the end of the month for additional Deadpool and Wolverine shit that's only for people that have gifted memberships. So if you want to say a big old fuck you to Chris, gift a membership or become a member today. It's an incredible community. We do streams behind the scenes. You get 20% off of our merchandise when you become a member. And also, you become way better than Chris. You become better looking. You become more muscular. You become smarter and more intelligent. So, fuck you, Chris. Thank you, everybody else. I appreciate you. Rossi, thanks for gifting a membership. Anthony, welcome to the NerdVengers. Star Wars Bane, welcome to the NerdVengers. Justin McCray, thank you for gifting a membership. Ralphie, welcome to the NerdVengers. I hope to see you new members tonight at 7:30 when we deep dive on fucking Deadpool. And also, Chris, thank you for helping me drive memberships today by just being a worthless loser prick that can't stand that somebody's trying to get support for the work that they do. Fuck you, Chris! Fuck you! Michael, thank you for gifting a membership. Kyber Smith, thank you for gifting a membership. PJ, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Oh my God! W's in the chat for Chris! W's in the chat for Chris. Fuck you, Chris. JB, thanks for gifting a membership. Andrew, thanks for gifting a membership. Renee, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Oh my fucking God, Chris. Chris. Thank you. Bitch ass Chris. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. W's in the chat for Chris. Okay, should we shift? Should we shift into some Superman stuff? I'm pretty interested, guys. You know me, I've been following this whole Superman thing with bated breath. With bated breath. Where you at? Where you at, Superman? Where you at, Superman? Oh my God, here we go. Right off the rip. This is pretty interesting. Check this out. Check this out. And goddamn, guys, appreciate the support. Seriously, thank you guys. Incredible. Rossi says, I gifted a membership, but I still support Chris. Yeah, I bet you do. Andreas, thanks for a membership. Tim Davis, thanks for a membership. Vandolph, thanks for the membership. I'm serious. I'm going to take care of you guys. Everybody that's gifted a member, you guys are going to be entered to win some really cool shit. I'm telling you, some cool swag. Did nobody notice the Deadpool hat that's on our buddy Han Solo in the background? Did nobody notice? It's back there. He's got the hat on. You see? It's a Deadpool hat. Oh my God, Aaliyah with 20 gifted memberships. Holy shit. Tim O'Brien, thank you for gifting a membership. This is incredible. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you, Captain. Cav. Oh my God, guys. I'm blushing now. Holy shit, Elijah with the 10 gifted memberships. Oh my God. Chris, look what you've done. Holy shit. That's called alchemy. You take the negativity that's being sent your way and you change it alchemically into something positive, into something fun. We just did magic together. Don't tell everybody. They'll come for me. Moose, thank you, brother, for gifting a membership. I appreciate it. Okay, let's talk about this, guys. What the hell? I mean, before I give my take on it, maybe I should just get a reaction from you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? This is pretty wild. This is pretty interesting here. Moose says, had to join on member gifting. NerdVengers for life. Appreciate you, brother. The Nerd King gifting a membership. Appreciate you. Meister 420 gifted a membership. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, guys. Josh, can we have a Movie Colors members special? I don't know what that means, but it sounds interesting. I don't know what it means, but that's pretty interesting. Well, look, I appreciate the support. And also, in all seriousness, guys, please do not support at a level that is going to put you in a bad situation. Only support with what you can, and I do appreciate the support. I really do. Okay, so let's talk about this. So, this is Superman, and Guy Gardner, and Hawkgirl, and Mr. Terrific, and some dude in blue. Who's also wearing Vans. Now, I don't know, man. You know, look, this whole thing for me has been so wild because obviously I have mixed opinions of Gunn. I have mixed opinions on the Superman suit, even though now that I've seen it in its full glory, I'm actually like, I kind of flipped on that one. I really like it. You know, Gunn said something recently on social media where he said he fully expected the set photos, and he would never put a big spoiler in an outdoor shot. You know what I mean? And I was just like, what is this fucking guy talking about? Like, you literally are putting, like, what do you mean? I'm not going to put a big spoiler out there. You got fucking Ultraman out there. We got the goddamn Justice League flying out of the sky. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Because this is a lot of spoilers. Like, we got Guy Gardner. We got the full-ass look of Guy Gardner. We've got the full look of Hawkgirl. We got Mr. Terrific. We got this blue dude. It's all misdirection? Yeah, I don't think so, bud. I mean, maybe. I just don't think so. Some people are speculating that the guy in blue could be, I believe, Amazo, right? Amazo's a pretty interesting character. It's interesting that they would do him completely CG, if that's what they're doing there. And, yeah, I don't know. I think some people have mixed feelings on it. You know, from what I've seen on social media, you've got some people praising it. You've got some people saying it looks kind of like the CW. I love the idea of a lived-in DC universe, and, like, Gunn is definitely going for that, and it seems like you might have multiple teams here. Like, are these all members of the Justice League? Is there a Justice Society? Like, what the hell? But it does feel a little bit like, bro, is this a Superman movie? Or, like, is this a Justice League 0.5 kind of a movie? I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, Metamorpho. Okay, Metamorpho? It's confirmed already? So that's not Amazo. Metamorpho. He's one of your favorite characters? I gotta be honest, I don't know too much about him. What was he, like, what kind of a big run, or what, like, has he been in a big event? I can't really place this character. Interesting. Thrawn hiding because he knows Ahsoka was Anakin's apprentice. Wait, what? Am I missing something here in chat? What character is James Gunn's wife playing in the movie? Probably the same one from Peacemaker, I would imagine. What's her name? Hartlet or something like that? That biddy, I'm pretty sure. We got Superman saving kids. Not gonna lie, a few of those shots looked a little sus when I first saw them, and I was like, God damn it, James. But no, they look good. He's saving kids. I'm down. I am pro Superman saving kids. Just also when it's gone, it's a little bit like, Let's look at some of this stuff, man. I mean, Superman looks happy, dude. You know? He looks like Superman. Bro, these shots of Guy Gardner. I don't know what to think about this Guy Gardner stuff. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you think of Guy Gardner? What do you think? Can I show Guy? Yeah, we're looking at him right now. He looks punchable. That's true. He should look punchable, though. You know, Guy Gardner and myself, we have that quality. Very punchable. You think he looks like trash? I mean, it looks weird for sure. I don't hate it. I certainly don't love it. I don't know. He looks awful, but he always looks awful. Is the nose prosthetic? I don't know, dude. Is it? Holy shit. Is that Fillion? Yeah, it's Nathan Fillion. Yeah. Okay. See here. Mr. Terrific. I think Mr. Terrific looks good. People were dogging on Mr. Terrific. Did you guys see that whole thing where, like, Grace Randolph was trying to say that, like, the cast is just not hot enough? There are people that agree with that, too. I was like, what the fuck? Kind of wild, dude. Kind of wild. Yeah, so I think that's kind of the extent of the new looks. I was looking forward to seeing Guy Gardner. It's a little underwhelming for me. I think Hawkgirl looks cool. I guess her wings are going to be CGI, right? And then people are like, Dr. Manhattan? No, it's not Dr. Manhattan. Superman saving some kids. Right on. Yeah, kind of interesting. A lot of question marks about this Superman thing, dude. Some people have been seeing some photos of the Superman suit that make it seem like there's actually a different costume, and perhaps Ultraman is pretending to be Superman. Kind of interesting there. I think the Ultraman thing, you know, even if it's not Ultraman, like, I think it's a Superman clone, and I think that's been confirmed. But a lot of it still, it looks good. I'm kind of interested to see how it all gets pulled together, man. You know, I'm rooting for James, but I do have some questions. I have some questions. I have some concerns. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? Excited for live action Hawkgirl? Dude, I like Hawkgirl. I liked Hawkman in Black Adam, dude. Like, I like how they did Hawkman in Black Adam. It was cool. It was kind of cool, Chad. Randolph's right about sex appeal selling tickets, Chris Evans, etc. I think sex appeal's great. I just don't agree that this cast doesn't have it. I think it's a weird take. Personally. Yeah. Fantastic Four is supposed to come out in 2 weeks after Superman. Wonder if it stays or moves to Blade in November 25th. Oh, man. Let me explain a little something about that. Which, you know what? In the future, we're going to have to do a whole ass video or a whole ass stream that draws these comparisons and has this happen. But I'm going to tell you right now. I 1,000% believe that Kevin Feige will not move the Fantastic Four and that he will make Fantastic Four as dope as fucking possible to try to overshadow Superman. Yeah. Like, Kevin is very nice, and he's very, like, front-facing, you know, like kind of, he's a little bit more chill in front of the cameras and, like, what we see than he is behind the scenes. This is a guy, and Nolan gifting 5 memberships. Holy shit. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a guy that heard that DC was going to do Batman v Superman, and he creates Civil War, and he streamlines it so that Civil War comes out the same year as Batman v Superman. And he actually had it come out first. So, even though I think Kevin likes James, I personally believe, and I hope that he wants to crush him. Like, that's what I want, is I don't want him to be any different towards James than he has been towards DC in the past. And I think the Fantastic Four movie, my personal feelings, it's going to be, if not as good, way better than Superman. And I hope Superman's really good. I just see a lot of ways it goes wrong. I see a lot of ways that Superman becomes or feels very contrived and silly. And look, am I pumped about some of the stuff I heard about Fantastic Four? No. But they're fucking going for it. Franklin Richards being born in space. Galactus coming to Earth because of Franklin Richards. A whole bunch of Fantastic Four villains at the beginning of the fucking movie. Future Foundation. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Fantastic Four has the ability to be one of the best comic book movies ever made. And I hope that it is. And I hope it shits all over Superman. The Surf Her? Hey, you don't say that. Hey, you don't say that. I'm more hyped for Superman. You know what? Let's go to the polls. I'm actually really interested. Let's go to the polls on this. What are you more hyped for? Superman? Fantastic Four. Boom. Vote with your heart. It's a safe space. It's fine. Tell me how you feel. More curiosity than hype? For which one? Neither, says SJ Constable. Interesting. What are you excited about? What do you love? Hell nah. F4, best comic book movie ever, never. Wait, what? Sir Grizzle, you don't think it's possible? You don't think the Fantastic Four movie could be the best comic book movie ever made? Have you seen the color correction of Deadpool and Wolverine? Like, okay, do we have to start the whole stream over? Do we need to go over all the color correction again? Bro, I need a third option. I don't like either of these properties. God damn it. Man, you guys are unbelievable. You guys are unbelievable! Fantastic Four? Jared says, Josh, do you think they're doing Sentry No Kill to go after James Gunn's Superman? Maybe. Yeah. No, I could see that. Yeah. Has James Gunn made a bad movie? Guardians 2? The Suicide Squad? I don't like either of those movies, dude. Those are not bad movies. Yes, they are. And he made Pissmaker, one of the stupidest shows I've ever seen. Oh, you like Guardians too? Josh, drop the crack pipe. Wait, what? I can't believe it. You guys like Pissmaker? Oh my God. Peacemaker is terrible. Do you know that Peacemaker didn't even get as many views as fucking Miss Marvel? Nobody even watched that shit, dude. They gave control of... Don't get me started here, chat. We're trying to turn over a new leaf, and we're trying to be excited about James Gunn's Superman. You guys are antagonizing me into bringing up the reality that they gave control of the DC universe to a guy that delivered a fucking bomb with the Suicide Squad and made a show that less people watched than Miss Marvel. But to be fair, Guardians 3 was pretty good. Guardians 3 was really good. Like, I can't deny that. That shit was awesome. Guardians 1, incredible. Guardians 3, very good. Suicide Squad was overrated. I hate that movie. But then again, I'm just not a big fan of Gunn's sensibility. Like, my hope for the Superman movie is that it's nothing like a James Gunn movie. Hey, Matt Gumbo! Gifting 5 memberships. Holy shit, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I don't think Josh likes DC. Dude, I love DC. What are you talking about? For me, I read Grant Morrison's Justice League, and I didn't give a fuck about Marvel at the time. Back in the day, it was all DC for me. I love DC. I just think DC's content, and particularly a lot of the content that was literally made by James Gunn at DC, I don't like. Like, I legitimately do not like Peacemaker. Want nothing to do with that kind of a show. Fuck that show. No, thank you. And I thought the Suicide Squad was dumb as fuck. I don't like it. But Guardians 3 was really good. Guardians 1 is really good. Gunn can do it. He's good at making movies. I just don't like his particular style. But the Snyder Cut was peak. Agent Million, are you actually trying to tell me that the Snyder Cut is not peak? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. There's a lot of shit you could say about the Snyder Cut, but if you're a DC fan... What? If you're a DC fan and you put on the Snyder Cut, you're telling me that's not some of the best live-action DC content you've ever seen? Then you're a fucking liar, dude. What? Oh my God. Yes, I'm gonna go see the Snyder Cut in theaters. That shit was incredible. What are you talking about, dude? Snyder is just as bad as the Acolyte. See, look, you made a mistake there. You made a mistake there, Jason. You went so far that it was obviously satire. So I can't even get triggered by it because you're so obviously fooling around. Good one. Good one, bro. Hey, Keaton House, thanks for gifting a membership, man. Appreciate you. You gonna sit there for all 4 hours? I mean, I might get up and take a little smoke break, grab another drink or something. Yeah. Annual Snyder glazing by Josh. God damn it, chat. Did you not see the color correction today? Can we just talk about the color correction just a little bit more? I don't think we've spent enough time lingering on the color correction. Should we go back to the trailers? Should we go back to the trailers here? And show you the color correction? Oh my god, look at these colors. Wait. I want to bring this up. So this is pretty cool. I like Mr. Terrific. I like Hawkgirl. I do wish they would have went with this look for Guy Gardner. Like, why did they put so much white into the costume? Yeah, that costume's a little bit better, yeah. It's not too bad. I mean, we'll see. I kind of just am like whatever with it, you know? I'm not that mad. I'm not that pumped. It's fine. It's just fine. James Burke says, "Yo, Josh, I'm sick right now and watching Clone Wars, and the Mortis arc is so good. I'm not watching Acolyte, just Clone Wars, and I'm having a great time." My man, that arc is good, dude. Happy for you. I agree with Josh. And here's an apparently hot take. I thought James Gunn's Suicide Squad was embarrassing, cringeworthy, unfunny garbage. I just don't get Peacemaker love. World-renowned Geohound, my new favorite NerdVenger. Maybe one of my favorite people on the internet. World-renowned Geohound. Great take. Great take. Go watch Rebel Moon again, Josh. No, thank you. Can we watch the Leslie chip now? Did Leslie Headland do the hot chip challenge? If Leslie Headland did the hot chip challenge, I will watch it. Is that what you're talking about? The what? The hot chip challenge. You don't know about that? Josh, would you take Zack Snyder Star Wars if it meant getting rid of KK? Yeah, for sure. 100%. Josh, will Marvel finally change Pedro Pascal's look in the Fantastic Four? We're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see. The more I hear about Leslie talk about Star Wars, the more I think she doesn't understand it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really just can't stand listening to her. I tried, even at Celebration, like there was some stuff she did, some interviews, and people tried to get me to look at it, and I was just like, ugh. No, thank you. There's certain people, man, I just can't stand these people. Like Ian Gary. Can't stand that motherfucker, dude. Leslie Headland. Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. The chip looks terrible. Wait, what? Sky Guy Snips says, "Hey Josh, what flavor is the Haterade that you're sipping on?" Oh, no, this is a coffee, and it's all done. What are you saying? That I'm a hater? All of a sudden I'm a hater? What the hell? Brother Jay, you had 2 weeks now. Talk to me about Kaiju number 8. I haven't started it, but I finished. What the hell's the show? Dark Matter. Oh my god, incredible show. I liked the ending. Some of y'all were saying like we don't like the ending. What? You guys are crazy. The ending was great. And I found out too. How come nobody told me that Apple TV did a massive sci-fi show based on Asimov's Foundation? You know how everybody says science fiction, it all comes out of Dune? Well, Foundation actually came out before Dune, and a lot of the stuff that works in Foundation is just pulled into Dune. So Foundation is literally the foundation. Wait, you guys tried to tell me? That sounds accurate. The Nerd King says, did you see they released a trailer for Hellboy the Crooked Man? Yeah, it didn't look too good to me. It didn't look too good to me. Wait, so how about this? Let's find, you never listen? You don't say that. Throw a 1 into the chat if you tried to tell me about the Foundation on Apple TV. I'm just curious. Throw a 1 into the chat if you try to tell me. Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad. I haven't started it yet, but I'm really excited. I'm going to check it out. We might try an episode tonight. Dude, what? And let me ask you another question. Who is in charge of Apple TV? Like, who's the guy that's making the calls for production, for development? Because, dude, everything I've seen on Apple TV, it looks incredible. It seems super clean, really well shot. Like, the production value is unbelievable. The talent they've gone after seems crazy good. It's Quentin Glover. Oh, okay. Well, you're doing a great job, man. You're doing a bang-up job, brother. Rossi says, Leslie says, ask Pablo for lore. The clip on X. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Here we go.
The deal with Lucasfilm and the stuff that was canon that is now no longer canon? How do they kind of tell you what you can and cannot do with it?
Well, definitely with there's Pablo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hidalgo. So Pablo is always the person that I go to and say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this thing. I think it works for, these narrative reasons. But you let me know. I know that in Legends it's this, and I know that in canon it's this, but I'm not totally up to date in terms of how you guys feel about it as a studio. So I don't know what went on with Chiarimundi. I heard there was some drama.
It's the
Okay, well, yeah, it's good that she says that and not Dave. I wonder if Dave was like, hey, Leslie, keep my fucking name out of your mouth. That would be great. If something like that happened. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I don't know, guys. Like, Acolyte. I think Acolyte's just going to be a show we talk about in the next couple of years, and we're like, oh, yeah, Acolyte. And that's pretty much it. I don't think you're... Like, dude... I don't know, bro. I can't imagine that they would greenlight a second season. But then again, there's some evidence to suggest that the show's getting views. I mean, it might be getting hate views, but it's getting views. So I suppose I could see them... Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Severance for All Mankind, See Foundation, a few others. Apple's giving it 5 years. It'll rival Amazon. Yeah, it really does feel like they've got some great stuff going on. For All Mankind? No, I haven't started that. We're gonna do Foundation. I want to watch the one with Jason Segel and Harrison Ford where they're both shrinks. I think that looks fun. Vandolph says, C and Silo are amazing too. Please watch. I've heard Silo's really good. Or is that one thing? C and Silo. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. I'll check it out. Locationary. Says Apple TV has the best series, in my opinion, out of all streaming services. Really do release banger after banger. Well, as somebody who has been following, the Disney stuff, because that's what I do, right? I kind of cover Star Wars and Marvel. Been covering them since the beginning. Brother, there ain't nothing on Disney Plus except maybe Loki. Maybe X-Men 97. That's on the level of these Apple TV shows. Like, from what I've seen, right? Like, Apple TV is crushing it. It kind of feels like they're probably just making everything really great right now because what they want is they want word of mouth. They want to build this incredible library, and they want to build a reputation, a brand for producing incredible stuff. And fuck, bro, they are. So, they're trying to build and they're trying to grow. They want to get more subscribers. But I had the thought of like, dude, whoever is working development over here, if we get these people, like if Apple actually bought Disney and we had some of that branding, that culture, that shit, man, sort of trickle down into the Disney stuff, I'd be excited for it. And kind of maybe another example of how an acquisition by Apple could be very positive for Disney fans. For people to be like, yo, like we might get that quality, Today's stream brought to you by Apple TV. Yeah, maybe I'm getting the shill checks over there now, huh? I don't see Disney being open to new culture. Well, yeah, that's like why it would have to be forced upon them. If they get bought, they don't really have a choice. Acolyte or Solo? I'd have to say Acolyte so far, even though it's pretty unremarkable. There's Star Wars stuff in there that I like, and it doesn't feel like a checklisty, stupid nostalgia ride with Han Solo that we definitely didn't need. I hate Solo, bro. I hate that movie. J Mike Gaming says, what up, Papa Josh? We still doing a member meetup for Secret Wars when it drops in 20 years? Also, can I get a yeah? How fucking dare you, J Mike Gaming? We don't say yeah anymore. And also, yeah, dude, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Locationary says, even when Apple TV series has stuff that is leaning towards being woke, I don't even care because the writing is still top notch. Holy shit. So you're telling me that you can do woke and not go broke because you're a bloke having a toke, making a joke? When you get out your rifle, you look through a scope? When you got married, you chose to elope? Your favorite 7 dwarf is kind of a dope? While you're on a boat? Drake fans? How fucking dare you, Justin? Yeah, I mean, where's Chris at? Because that's he might not get it. Like, why do people support this guy? Dude, bars. Chris. Fucking bars. Bitch ass Chris. Oh, Artichoke. I like it. See, this is great. You got, dude, the brain power we got going on in this tower. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, chat. Don't drop the soap. Okay, we're going to call it there. That's the end of that. That's the end of that. Oh, man. Okay. Going a little too far there. All right, guys. Is there anything else going on, man? What else is going on in the nerdy world? Can I just say, have we put enough emphasis on the color correcting? I just want to make sure that the point has been illustrated properly. about the color correction. You know, I want to make sure that we're doing our job here. Okay, cool. And also, what's up with the Disney stock? Apparently it crashed and burned today. Let's look at this. What happened? I mean, it's almost up 1% on the day, so maybe not. Yeah. Okay. Well, seems like it's fine. Elijah, you lied to me. Okay, couple of things we got to talk about, chat. Couple of things we got to talk about. Now, look. I was trying to do a stream on Twitch yesterday. My insomnia has been hitting me something fierce this week. Didn't really sleep last night or the night before. I have to be getting some sleep, but it's not like restful sleep. My mental faculties are like pretty low. And I also just realized that tomorrow's July 4th. Just sleep more. Thanks, bud. Tomorrow's July 4th. So, a couple of things here. I was going to try to push the Twitch stream till tomorrow, but it's July 4th, so I don't really want to do that. Also, we were going to have a Unity stream for the collectors. I apologize, but we're going to push that to next week because, again, I didn't remember that tomorrow was the 4th. But what I'm thinking is maybe we could do a Twitch stream Saturday morning. And I was kind of thinking, like, maybe we could play some games and we could chill, but maybe we could also potentially, if you want to, only if you want to, I could do a live watch and reaction to Morbius. Never have I seen this movie. I always said I would never watch Morbius. But I'm feeling kind of frisky. And so I thought maybe it's Morbin time. And the thing is, since we'll do it on Twitch, like I can actually have the movie pulled up. I might have to put something on it to like stop copyright. And I might have to pause it. You know what I mean? But yeah, getting really desperate for those members. Exactly. Yeah. So I thought that could be kind of fun. Where we watch Morbius, I'll keep pausing it and making fun of it. Morbius is slept on? Yo, what if it's like lit? What if it's actually awesome? Greg says, I actually liked it. It wasn't the best movie ever, but it's not bad. How long is it? It's hopefully it's only about an hour and a half, right? I bet you 100 that it's not. Wait, that it's not what? It's not that bad? Spoiler alert, it's not. Okay, yeah. 144? Perfect, dude. That's perfect. What's your Twitch handle? Well, I'll post it in the Discord too, so you guys get a link to it. But it's the Den of Nerds with underscores. What if I win the lottery? Well, I mean, if you win the lottery, my advice would be to remain anonymous. Most people that win the lottery end up not really having a good time. And part of that is because their friends and family realize that they won the lottery and everything changes and people just want all the money. So if you win the lottery, remain anonymous and, gift some members here and, buy me some Warhammer and I like chicken wings. So don't tell your family, but you could tell the NerdVengers. Yeah. My underoos. Yeah. Have you guys ever won like a lottery, like or like on a scratch off or anything? Can we talk some Warhammer now? Absolutely. Absolutely. What do you want to talk about with Warhammer? Riley! Thanks for gifting a membership. Appreciate you. Did your 5 gifted go through? Let's look. Did my 5 gift? Caden, let's see here. Hey, Caden Bailey! Andy, thanks, man. 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Dude, shout out to Chris, man. Shout out to Chris, just holding us down over here. Incredible. Appreciate you guys. You won like 20. I won like 500 on a scratch off, but never a jackpot. Yeah, that's crazy. That's great, though. I would be so hyped. Did mine go through? Let's see, Delta Dan. Let's see here, Delta Dan. Yes, Delta Dan. Appreciate you, brother. I got you. I got you. We're going to be keeping track of it all. Josh, do you see Christopher Reeve's son will be in Superman? Yes, and that's cool. Look, honestly, we're cheeky around here. And, you know, I take a lot of shots at James Gunn, but there is some really feel-good stuff that he's doing in the movie, and you got to respect it. I respect it. Like, putting in the Mark Waid Street, putting in the Grant Morrison Street, bringing in Christopher Reeve's son. This all feels great. And a lot of the stuff that he's doing, like, it feels like he gets the Superman thing. So, honestly, I like it. Oh, you don't like it, Jay Bird? You think it's corny? Well, I'm going to give him credit for it. Yeah, it should be super feel good. That is the vibe of Superman. I hate Gunn. Oh, well. I wouldn't even say that I hate Gunn. I just have issues with him. You know, we got a little beef. Is Crypto going to be in the movie? Yes. Crypto's going to be in the movie, yeah. Fantastic Four crushing the poll? Oh, let's see. Damn, yeah, Fantastic Four. I mean, we do have a more Marvel-focused audience, but that is interesting. 64% of people are more excited to see Fantastic Four. Wow. James Gunn, greater than Josh Lucas. I mean, in a lot of ways, that's undeniably true. Undeniably true. I mean, very successful person. And he got a lot of million-dollar jobs from himself. And fuck, man, that's winning. If I could do that, if I could give myself and my family million-dollar jobs, fuck yeah, I would do that shit. So yeah, I mean, yeah, he's killing it. Killing the game. John Johnston says, love the new HUD stuff, Josh. Keep hustling. Hey, appreciate you, brother. We're always trying, man. We're always trying over here, grinding. Success doesn't equal your value as a person. That's true, but honestly, like, we don't really know James. Like, I joke a lot, but we don't really know him. He's probably a good guy. I just think he's, like, kind of a prick and a little bit weird on social media. What's your beef with Gunn? Randolph seems to hate him. I think my beef with Gunn is all about the Henry Cavill thing. And him saying to thousands and thousands of people that I live in my mom's basement, which I don't. But even if I fucking did, you still fired Henry Cavill. I was right about that shit. And also, mom's basement, dude, in this economy, it's probably the move. To be honest. I'd be saving a lot of money if I lived in mom's basement. Are we not discussing Acolyte today? No, we already did. I can TLDR it for you. Here's my thoughts on Acolyte. Boo. Lame. Boo. Lame. That's it. That's all I got. You'd be saving a lot of money if you didn't buy all that Coke. Yeah, you're not wrong. You know what I think about? When I think about that Coke? Which, by the way, we did donate most of that to our church, so, you know, it's all good. But I think about that Coke, and I'm like, bro, that could have been another grav tank for Warhammer. That could be, like... That could probably be 15 new Deathwing Knights. Like, yeah. It's just it's painful that we did that with the Coke instead of just get more Warhammer. But I have to live with that now. Did you donate it or pledge to donate it? No, we donated it. Yeah, we did. Priorities. Yeah. My phone rang. Did I miss my super? Probably, but let me look back. Let me look back and see here. The real Jesse Lee Reed. Don't overthink it. The blue dude is obviously a stagehand there to assist with some practical effects, who will be later edited out of the shot. That is possible. That is possible. But overthinking things is kind of what I do, though. That's kind of what I do. You know? But I appreciate it. Thank you. J Mike Gaming says, what up, Papa Josh? We still doing the member me? Oh, I talked about Rossi says, if I win the lotto, I'm buying you a studio with AC. Hey, thanks, man. Look, right now with the door open, the problem is this, man. Like, we have a nice house, but we don't have the biggest house. And my office and the recording is in this room. And, you know, we put this AC unit in here. It does help. But this room has no ductwork, no insulation. It's an addition to the house. So the sun just beams down on this motherfucker. And I can't keep the cold air in. So what happens is if I open the door and I have this AC running and I have the AC in the house, it's nice and chill. But the problem is then, like if Liam gets really hungry and grumpy, then... you know, we can hear him on stream, and that's not too professional. So we're trying to figure it out. I would ideally like to, within the next couple of years, move into a bigger house. If we end up having a third kid, we're going to have to move because we only have 2 additional bedrooms here. So let's get those goddamn memberships up because I got to fucking move. This is crazy. But I appreciate you, Rusty. Thank you. What's my take on the Skydance Paramount merger? I gotta be honest, don't know much about it. Haven't looked too much into it. Skydance and Paramount. Yeah, I mean, I can't even really comment. Probably seems fine. Yeah. You want 5 kids eventually. Amen. Yeah, no, I mean, I do. I'd love to have 5 kids. What does Skydance make? Yeah, I can't really think too much about Skydance. I'm not super familiar with their stuff. Would you put your differences aside with gun over a joint and a drink? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. PJ says, let's talk Warhammer. What's the best book you have ever read? Mine is Wolfsbane covering Lehman Russ and him going after Horus alone. So sick. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I really like the Constantine novel. I like. End in the Death has been interesting. I like the sort of last 2 that were released with the End of the Death. The Lions Primarch novel is really sick. I also read Angron's Primarch novel. It's really cool. I'm trying to think of what else I read. Some cool short stories, like whatever the short story. There was a short story of Malkador and the Emperor playing a game that represented the Horus Heresy. That's a really interesting story. So there's a lot of good stuff out there when it comes to Warhammer. Dune 3 gonna deliver us from evil. You know what? That is kind of interesting. It's cool that Dune 3 is happening. I think they have to... like, so he made a lot of changes from the book to that movie. I know some people, like, are kind of denying that there were all these massive changes, but, like, guys, in the book, there is literally a point where you just jump ahead and all of the stuff with, like, Chani falling in love with him, all of the stuff with him being initiated within the Fremen, all that stuff, none of that's in the book. None of it. You just jump ahead. It's, like, really weird. So they do a lot of changes in order to bring the audience along for what arguably is always a really interesting part of the story that Herbert just skips over. He just fucking skips it all, right? So they had to sort of change the Dune 2 movie to be more palatable as a story with those characters. He's going to have to do that times 100 with Messiah. Because literally, Messiah is a whole book after a jihad of billions where they're basically just like, this shit is kind of fucked. We need to stop Paul. And it's like all this conspiracy and conversation and like philosophy. So they definitely have to change that. But, yeah, no, I think it'll be cool. Because he did a good job with what he has done with both movies so far, in my opinion. In my opinion. Pesky Paul. Dude, I love that shit. Lisan Al Gaib. Yeah, and then, like, the other thing is, like, I know we've had this discussion before, but Leto the Second is the best character in all of the Dune books. The stuff with Leto and the Worm Emperor is the most compelling shit. It is the most compelling, most interesting, best part of the series. So, like, if we don't get there, I don't know, man. I think you got to do it. You got to do it, and you got to go with the God Emperor. That shit is awesome. So I hope they do it. Leto the Second is what it all builds to. Exactly, yeah. William says, how can Star Wars be saved? What would you do today if you were given control as it is right now? Well, I would let all the projects that are currently in development, and I mean like actual production, not just development. Everything that's in production, you can finish it out, do your thing. Then we're going to announce, after all of that is done, we're going to announce a big change to Star Wars. What I would personally do is probably go 1,000 years into the future. And I would kind of treat it, and I know some people would cringe at this, but I would treat it a little bit more like Marvel, where it's like phase 2 of Disney Star Wars or whatever. I'd bring in like a team of creators. It's almost like what you're doing with Gunn at DC. What you basically need is you need a big, recognizable point for fans to be like, okay, from this point on, we expect things to be different. You need that. Because right now, Star Wars is just, it has divided its own fan base and then divided it again. And so many people feel so differently about a lot of different aspects of Star Wars. You need to let all of that go, and you need to have one recognizable beginning to the new Star Wars. Like, that's what I would do. So you need to, like, let your stuff play out, build something significantly slowly. I'd say here's a new trilogy, whether it's episode 10 or here's something kind of interesting. What if you just said, this is episode 15? You know what I mean? And you skip some episodes, kind of like the way George did, kind of. And you just build in this new era, these new characters, this new thing. That's what I would do. Michael Real says, go 1,000 years into the future with a lot of Sith back and have it be that Rey failed and hundreds of Sith are around. Yeah, something like that could be cool. Something like that could be real cool. Episode 69. Hey, man, I like where your head's at. I like where your head's at, bro. Black Soul, welcome to the NerdVengers, baby. Appreciate you. Jake says, Josh, do you have any plans or ambitions to put Unity on the silver screen? Yeah, for sure. I actually want to do an animated Unity series. So like an anime, almost, that tells the story of Unity. But as far as live action, yes. But I think you kind of take baby steps towards that. I think an animated version of Unity, it would be easier to capture like the vibes, the characters, the world, the atmosphere of Unity via animation. If you think about it like this, Capooner? Welcome to the NerdVengers. That's an interesting name. So, think about it like this. The animated version, like, just think about some things that we've seen in the Unity comic book. So, there's a flashback of a time in the war where General Xander, in a squadron, in a big battle, watches his whole squadron get destroyed by a superpowered person. In the comic, you've got him, we're seeing this, we have voiceover from the present because he's recalling these memories, and you get a sense of it, right? But what you don't get is the sound, the actual popping and the explosion of those bodies. Some kind of a score or some musical cues that add emphasis to that, right? You don't get the atmosphere of that battlefield. And this is something that I really noticed when I watched Invincible, actually. The scene where Mark gets, put into that train, it's brutal in the comic, but there's something about the sounds of bones cracking and blood spraying and organs gushing. It's a way different, more visceral vibe. And to me, between the two of them, you become more informed of what happened in the story. And so from that moment, after you have that, I would feel comfortable with a live action interpretation. But until you have that, I think there's just too much that the live action might do that could become very separate and different from what you have in the comic. So you kind of need to establish it, then you need to elaborate on it, and then maybe you do a live action thing. Seb says, would be curious to get your thoughts / theories on what they haven't done, why they haven't done KOTOR live action yet. It seems like a no-brainer to me. Well, it's funny. There were rumors that because there was a series of movies that Dan and Dave were working on back in the day. There was a lot of rumors that was going to be KOTOR, or some semblance of KOTOR. So why haven't they done it? I mean, it's possible. I don't know this to be the case, but it's possible that Kathy was like, yo, we want them to do KOTOR. So let's wait until after they do their Netflix stuff, and then we'll do KOTOR. I don't know. It seems kind of silly, but maybe that's what it is. FYI, Chris Wright is Black Soul. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Chris. Are you the Chris that helped us get 100 gifted members today? Appreciate you, bro. We want bad projects. What? Oh, you mean KK would be thinking that? Get Mauler to be a voice actor in a Unity anime. I think Mauler's got a good voice. I don't know if I've ever seen him, or rather, I guess, heard him do anything other than just his sort of talking voice. So I don't know if there's range there, but I think Mauler's got a good voice. Ty Rockhold, welcome to the NerdVengers. You are a NerdVenger now. Did you accidentally leak F4 plot earlier in the stream? Franklin Richards and Galactus? That is part of the plot, yes. Yes. Oh, he's done voice acting stuff? Wow. That's cool. I didn't know that. That's cool. Didn't know it. KOTOR is my favorite era of Star Wars, other than the OT and the prequels. Cool. Yeah, KOTOR's pretty good. It's pretty great. I like it. Josh, did you ever play the old Jango Fett game? I think so. It was on Xbox 360. Maybe. Who's Franklin? I don't know if Huey Jack Quaid got the range to play it. I could be wrong. What's up, Kendall? You gonna play the new one? Is there a new one? They're doing a remake of it? Shvat? I heard they're doing Star Wars Total War. Dude, I heard that as well. And that is legitimately exciting. That is a really exciting prospect, dude. I will play the shit out of that. Who's Franklin? He's an incredible character. I have a full video that's going to come out hopefully sometime this week. Maybe not. But it's all about Franklin. And how dope he is. Thought that got canned. What? No, well, I don't know if it did. I thought the KOTOR remake got canned. That's what I thought. Gay at work. I mean, I'm sure some people are. Who wins in a cage fight with no powers? Justice League or Avengers? With no powers? What? I don't know, bro. It's like saying, like, what hockey team would win with no sticks and no hands? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Skyrim live action show? That'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of lit. All right, let me look out there into the internet and see if there's anything else going on. Is there anything else we need to talk about, guys? Anything else going on? Anything that needs addressed? Wait, is look, guys, I don't like to get political. But I'm seeing some people saying Joe Biden is dropping out. Is that true? Did you say you need a dress? No. My take on the boys? Boys is alright. That's where I'm at. Yes, you do. I was waiting for it, Adam. I'd be disappointed if it wasn't there. The Boys is great. It's cool. I mean, I think this season has been a little lackluster for me. There's a lot of the show that's still working for me, and I'm excited to see how that, ends. But I want Victoria Newman in my bed. Did you know she's dating Huey? She's dating that guy. Isn't that crazy? Her and Sister Sage. Ooh. That's a nice combination. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Josh, what about the poll about street level Marvel? Yeah, I mean, it's interesting for sure. It seems like there's a big appetite for that. So we'll see if Marvel responds to that. I don't know. I heard they were dating. They've been dating for like 2 years, apparently. No idea how Jack pulled that? I don't know. Maybe she's into his face. Do you think the Punisher will be in Spider-Man 4? That's a good question. I haven't heard anything about that, but that would be dope. I would like it. Hell yeah. Still wanting Stormfront too. Stormfront wasn't bad. She was very talented, let's say, Starlight is so handsome now. What? He's also a Nepo baby? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Well, guys, I can't see any other news out there or any other updates, so I might call it there. Tonight at 7:30, we've got the NerdVengers stream, and I'm excited to get into deep diving on Deadpool. Like I said, I think Saturday morning, we're going to do a little Morbius post or watch party. That should be fun. Oh, you know what? I guess we could talk a little bit, briefly. We could talk a little bit about Terrence Howard. Did any of you guys watch that? The Terrence Howard, John? It's pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting. I'm not all the way through it. But kudos to all those guys for doing that. I thought that was pretty cool. 4 hours of cringe? You thought so? I haven't, like I said, I haven't finished it. But I enjoyed the vibes. At least in the first part of it. In the middle part of it, it kind of turns into that, like, oh boy. Like, the harsh reality is kind of sinking in here. But, yeah, I liked it. Was Josh humming Chapel Road? I don't think so. Was I? No, what's up, Mosmos? Hey, Mosmos, I don't know if you missed it. We were talking about how Dune is derivative of Asimov's Foundation. Everybody thinks that Dune is like the beginning of all this sci-fi, but it was really Asimov and the Foundation. And so we're gonna watch. I'm gonna watch that show. There's a show on Apple TV, and so it's better than Dune and stuff like that. So yeah. Talk about his Rogan pod. Well, so Terrence Howard was on the Rogan pod, but then they brought Terrence back with Eric Weinstein, who is a mathematician and a physicist. Yeah. He's probably doing side quests, trying to display his knowledge, but it ain't hitting like... Wait, what? Oh, it ain't hitting like he thought? Yeah. I mean, I think that Terrence is like a self-taught guy who has a really interesting way of thinking of the world. And there's some things that he's correct about. There's some things that he's right to point at and be like, that's strange. But he's obviously not qualified enough to like qualify the statements. And a lot of what he's talking about is a bit nonsensical. But it was interesting to watch Eric kind of try to explain and steelman, you know, what Terrence is talking about, because there's some things that I think Terrence has a good instinct about, but doesn't have the technical knowledge, or because like one of the things I kind of liked about what he was saying, what Eric was saying, was that like not everybody can do science. Like science is rigorous. It requires a long sacrifice of like time and energy to become equipped to process these things, to do a study, to have it reviewed by your peers. You can't just fucking do that. You know? So I was like, that's interesting. And science is rigorous and it is, you know, specific. But also, it's interesting to hear Eric admit that science itself has been sort of captured. And there's these very negative aspects to what science and the scientific community is actually engaged with. That was interesting too. Pretty cool. Terrence is someone who thinks they're smart until they encounter a smart person. Well, I think maybe smart's not the right word for it. Just qualified, or he just doesn't have a specialized knowledge, you know? But I would say Terrence is smart. I don't think Terrence is a stupid guy. I just think he's probably like the sort of manic energy that comes with the feeling that you're breaking ground is clouding his judgment. Not to say that he couldn't figure something out, and that's also not to say that he's not onto something. I mean, science, by its very nature, has moments in which we think one thing and then new evidence reveals itself and we think a different thing. That's how science works. And I also think that regardless of how studied, correct, or even intelligent Terrence is, he's doing the Lord's work by getting people interested in physics and mathematics. Because I think there was a time when science itself sort of aroused the imagination of a lot of young people. And I think that is what created a lot of scientific discovery. And I think we've lost that a bit. So I think it's cool that he's like bringing interest, curiosity, passion to that field. I think it's cool. I was there and didn't tell you about Foundation because you stay being a D-bag about Dune. Okay, that makes sense. I understand. Also, I'm hella behind. Sorry, chat. Oh, it's all good. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Appreciate you being here. There was a time that sci-fi directly inspired science. Yeah, I think to a degree it is still. But yeah. Yeah. It's just very mind heavy, and we live in a social media age, so it's hard. It's a hard dichotomy with the social media education zeitgeist yard. Yeah, for sure. I mean, some of the discourse and the way that it expresses itself on social media is disappointing, to say the least. But that's like to be expected. That's like par for the course. I just think it's cool that people are open to new ways of thinking, new ways of perceiving the world. You'll like Foundation? I think so, dude. I think so. I mean, we were just kind of scanning through the Apple TV app, and I was like, yo, this looks cool. The Foundation, like, that looks cool. Had no idea it was about the old Asimov stuff, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? Because chat never told me about it. So, yeah, that's cool. Any competent content creator can convince anyone of anything. It's a confidence thing, not a smart thing. Yeah, charismatic people can influence people. Yeah, that's always been a thing. Charismatic people have the ability to influence. You know, I mean, I'm charismatic, and everybody agrees that Zack Snyder's the best. Everybody agrees that we should be worried about James Gunn. Everybody agrees that the color correcting on Deadpool and Wolverine is huge, and we should all be talking about it. So yeah, I mean, you're right. Charismatic people can influence chat. Right, Jan? Can I get an amen? I was watching Scooby-Doo with my little cousin. They started talking about the Anunnaki, and it blew my mind. It reminded me of Josh. Oh, really? That's in those movies? That's crazy. The only thing Josh has influenced me on is losing weight. Okay, we're going to call the stream there. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. Fuck you, Rossi. The Den of the Anunnaki. Let me just... Can I ask you guys a question? What do you think the odds are that I've interwoven something about the Anunnaki into Unity? What do you think the odds are? Think there's any of that in there? I guess we'll just see. I guess we'll just see. 420% quote of the day. Quote of the day. I'd be so disappointed if not. I mean, you'll get something like that. Yeah. I've got some really wild ideas cooking in that book for show. For show. Okay, last question before we get out of here, because a reminder, no streams tomorrow. It's 4th of July. I'm taking it off. You guys got any cool plans for the 4th? Talk to me. What are you guys doing? What are you guys eating? You blowing up some shit? What are you guys doing? We'll talk about this a little bit, and then we'll get out of here. Lesbian space witches in Unity, 100%. Josh, what's 1 times 1? I'm not sure. But the moon is not the moon. Bro, July came so fast. I have no idea. I know, it's crazy, right? I literally was like, wait, what? It's the 4th? Holy shit. Working some cattle? Sounds great. Binging the Accolade? Sounds terrible. Eat a lot of meat? Hit leg day? Maybe a full bag of Doritos in there as well. Hell yeah, Shreddy. That sounds dope. Lakes are too busy on the 4th. That's fair. Josh has a film degree, not math, guys. I never got my degree because I never took English 101 or English 102. They looked at me, they brought me into the office, and they said, look, you didn't do these. If you don't do these 2 classes, you're not getting a degree. I said, fuck you, I speak English. And I walked out. But they didn't give me the degree, so. Trying to hit the river? Hell yeah. The earth is banana shaped? Absolutely. Wrong. It's 2 according to Terrence Howard. Ooh, okay. Barbecue, beer, pool, blow stuff up? That sounds great, dude. Josh, is the earth flat or round? Neither. It's a geoid. Oblonged. With vertices and stuff. And now you're a streamer. Exactly, Lady Boner. Exactly. So stay in school, kids. Stay in school. Bro failed English and dropped out. Nah. I just refuse to take those classes. The earth is a square. That's why water doesn't fall off. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to rewatch all of Accolade for the 4th. You know, I want to watch The Patriot. I love the movie The Patriot, but it's also kind of sad because, like, all the kids die in it. Why did you refuse? Because I had been in school for so long at that point. I was like, dude, I am not going to go take summer classes to do English 101 or 102. I'm not doing that shit. So I am very, very stubborn. And, yeah, that's, how stubborn? Stubborn enough to not get a degree. Because I'm not going to do that shit. I'm not doing it. I'll never do it. Just take 1 English class and have the credits transferred. Yeah, no thanks. I'm going to watch Inglourious Basterds for the 4th. Hell yeah. Well, I know now not to watch The Patriot. Dude, The Patriot is incredible. But a lot of those kids die, and it's kind of sad. Dropped out of film school? I dropped out of film school like 3 times. I remember one semester, I dropped out of film school the whole semester. My film professor hit me up, and he was like, hey, bro, none of these people know how to make movies. If you come back and do 1 film for your final project, I'll grade you on the whole semester based on that project. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I came back and made an awesome movie. Got an A. Yeah, that's right. Did you have to pay to get back in every time? Dropped out of multimedia. Wasn't going to do the math and English classes to get my AAS. Hell yeah. I dropped out of film class for law school. Well, that seems like a smart move, actually. Yeah. Josh was like, I spec. I know, right? Yeah. Show us the movie? I think I showed you guys once. I don't know that I still have it on this computer. But I think I showed you guys once. I'll try to find it for tonight. Let me see if I have it. No, not on here. Yeah. I stay away because finishing my credits is like $10K at a damn shitty community college. They wonder why the next generation is wild now. Yeah. That's fair. Love y'all, people. Hey, we love you right back, dude. Ghost Fixta says, been thinking about becoming a member again. Been a long while since I last was one. Well, look, I think we try to take care of our members. We do some cool stuff for the members. But I don't know why you walked away before. So, I mean, if, it's possible I'm still that same guy and maybe that's not good enough for you. But we'd love to have you. Can't take English, quits. Can't insulate office, moves. Yeah, you're true. That's true. Yeah. I never went to college and somehow got the position of judge of elections for my borough, and I'm a felon, which isn't technically allowed in the position. Hey, good for you. Go put Liam to sleep. I think his mom's probably already put him down for a nap. But yeah. I keep getting gifted, so I don't need to pay. Hell yeah. Ross says, I wreck Supercell on Netflix, like Tomboy Meets the X-Men. Really? Okay, Supercell. Interesting. They released a picture of Deadpool and the Banner's face laying beside each other in the movie. Hulk is in it, but so is Banner. Shvat? You must make this make more sense. Interesting. Deadass is Supercell good. I'll watch that when I have insomnia after shifts. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Hey, what up, Orange Grove 85? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Josh, how do I write a feature-length movie? There's a lot of different schools of thought on this. Have you guys ever heard of the 8-scene system? There's all kinds of different ways to write a movie, right? But there is an interesting way where you can just basically break down almost every movie into about 8 different sequences. And you can also fit those 8 sequences within a 3-act structure. So there's some cool ways to do it. Elisa, what's up, babe? But there's a lot of great resources out there for screenwriting if you want to write some films. However, my favorite screenwriter of all time, Charlie Kaufman, he said, I have some loose idea of what a 3-act structure is, and I'm completely uninterested in it. And I think he's the greatest screenwriter of all time. So, like, if that dude tells you a 3-act structure is bullshit, you might want to consider what he's saying. I'm not saying that everybody is Charlie Kaufman, but I'm saying that, like, you don't need that, you know? Logan, appreciate the 10 spot, brother. Says, haven't been able to catch a stream lately, but thoughts on the Dune and Star Wars opening the same day in 2026? I think Star Wars moves its date. Dune has surpassed it in anticipation and quality these days. Wild but true. Yeah, it's a good... that is a good point. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Star Wars moved. And so, just so I'm clear here, is it the Rey movie or the Mando movie? Which one is going up against Dune? I also kind of think Dune might move, not because it's afraid of Star Wars, but because I think that movie's going to take a long time to produce. It's the Rey movie. My God. My God. Okay. Well, they better move. What are some of his works? Oh, man. I mean, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Being John Malkovich. adaptation. Schenectady, New York, which he also directed. Oh, man, what else did he do? Oh, I think I'm missing one. Yeah, he's incredible. Incredible writer. I like the adaptation movie. No, John. I love that movie. I love that movie. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. Sound of Music. He did not write The Sound of Music, but yeah, Sound of Music is pretty good. I think Eric from New Rockstar said that all movies can either fit into Wizard of Oz or Citizen Kane format. I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Dude, I'm performing with a live band tomorrow night and doing a Rage song, Bob Marley song, Marvin Gaye song, but I'm a rapper, not a singer. Dude, that sounds fun. That sounds incredibly fun. That'll be cool, man. Good for you, brother. Post some pics. Tag me in some stuff. I'll check it out. That's fun. That's fun. All right, everybody. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go get some food. I will see a lot of you guys tonight at 7:30. We're going to start our deep dive into Deadpool. Let's get educated on Deadpool. No streams tomorrow. Unity stream pushed to next week. We're going to do a stream on Twitch Saturday morning. We're going to watch Morbius. I can't believe it. And maybe, if we have enough fun on Saturday, maybe we'll watch Madam Web 2. Not in the same stream, but like eventually. We'll watch that. What's for lunch? I think Elisa got Popeyes. And dude, I love that Popeye. Hey, whoa, look at this. Ghost Fixer was gifted a membership. That's so funny. He said he hadn't been a member in a long time and he wanted to be a member, and now he's a member again. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's go. Logan says, Superman box office predictions. I feel like for how much everyone is already talking about it, it's going to be a big 700 million. I expect that. Yeah. It would, I think as long as it makes as much as the Batman did, we're okay. You know, even if it gets like 650, I think we're probably okay. But yeah, I would expect 700, maybe up. I mean, dude, if it's really, really good, whoo. Woo! I waited in the drive-thru for 15 minutes for that chicken. Damn! Thanks, babe. Lady Bona says, now that there is a void in their video game streaming world, will you take up the mantle and fill it since you are the #1 ranked Magneto player in the world? Oh, you're talking about how Doc's going away and probably never coming back? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try. I love gaming. I was actually thinking about launching a podcast with some of my buddies. Maybe a YouTube channel as well. And I was going to call it Gamer Dads. Because I'm not a professional gamer, even though I am the top-ranked Magneto in the world. Thank you, Lady Boner, for pointing that out. And thank you for the support. But also, like, here's the thing. When you're a dad, Toxic, appreciate you, brother. When you're a dad, your gaming is just different. You don't have as much time. You got to fit things into your schedule. So I think like the gamer dads need a voice and need a resource that can sort of service their needs as a gamer dad. Doesn't that already exist? No, it doesn't exist. Nobody's ever thought of it. Nobody's doing it. No. Toxic says 25 months as a NerdVenger. Let's go. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Gamer dads can't sleep at night. It's the only thing we can play. It's true. How do you become a NerdVenger? You got to dig deep. You got to find that flicker that spark, the fire in the belly. And you got to allow that fire to build and that energy to flow from your tippy toes to your fingertips. And then you got to press the button next to subscribe, and then for $5.99 a month or for $10.99 a month, you got to click one of those things, or you could do it on Twitch with the Amazon thing, and then you're good. And that's how you do it. I play more sports games now because I get in a game real quick. Yeah, that's a thing for sure. Like, I think that's a consideration for dads as well. Like, you know, how fast, like, because you might only have a half hour at night and you want to have some fun, right? So it's an idea I'm throwing around with some of my buddies. And also, like, you know, I'd like to do some stuff with my friends too, like some content stuff. So I'm thinking about it. I'm considering it. I have to sign up for that beta for Marvel Rivals again, but I love Marvel Rivals, and I was having a lot of fun streaming it. So maybe we'll do it again. Dad gaming ain't easy, at least not for me. Yeah. So I think there's a possibility of doing something like that. It'd be fun. Yeah. Me and a couple friends get together and do Dungeons and WoW every now and then. That's great, dude. I can't wait for that game to come out. Dude. Did you sign up for the beta, Justin? It's really fun, man. I'm excited. Yeah, and when that comes out, we'll be playing a bunch of it. When the arcade collection comes out, we're going to play a bunch of that. Josh, stream Warhammer game? I will. When the... let's go band for band. I don't know what that means, but yes. When Space Marine 2 comes out, I'll probably stream that. I'm excited about it. Yeah. Yes, but I'm not hopeful I'm getting in. But you got to change that. You got to be hopeful. You know? Put that energy out there into the world. FromSoft games are not made for fathers. It's true. Although the easy thing is, like, play those after the kid goes to sleep. Like, I saw Elena, and she's getting, like, flamed for that take. I thought it was a pretty stupid take, but it's also just one part of a long video. But yeah, she had a pretty stupid take about being a parent and it being a disability or whatever. Jeez. I'll body you at MVC. Well, let me get my sea legs first. Let me get my sea legs. Let me get a professional coach to come in and train me. Holy shit. Josh, we starting a Marvel Rivals competitive team when it comes out? Maybe. Maybe. Is there some cash prizes out there? You know what I was talking to the other day? I was talking to Eckhart's Ladder. Because we chatted a little bit behind the scenes. I've always liked Eck, and he's a helpful, positive guy. And one of the things I was talking to him about recently was I was like, dude, it's just, I love what he was doing with esports around Halo and around Squadrons. And I would love to work with him on something in esports. We sort of just briefly broached the subject. But yeah, dude, like, I would be open to it, you know, and doing something, putting together a comp team, and that'd be kind of fun. Yeah, we'll see. I agree with Elena. The government should subsidize me to play games with 3 kids. You know what? Maybe I was thinking about it wrong, because that sounds dope. Find out what sex we're having next week. Awesome. That's great, dude. That is fantastic. Dude, we were so convinced we were having a girl. And then the universe was like, nope. You got a house of rowdy boys. You just stick to painting dolls. Pro gaming is not for you. You don't say that. And also, you're right. You're right. I'm convinced it's a boy. Interesting. We'll see. We'll see what happens, huh? Yeah. Wife wants a girl. Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things where you're happy either way. And, the main thing, the most important thing is, like, is this a healthy baby. I really thought we were going to have a girl, and I really thought she was going to be wild. Like a wild young lady. But instead we got Caleb on the way, and I expect he'll probably be a wild young boy. So we'll see. We shall see. Oh, you got one of each, so it's a tiebreaker now? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, everybody. Hey, thank you guys so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support today. Honestly, shout out to Chris. Appreciate you. We did like over 100 gifted memberships today. You guys are fucking unbelievable. The support is incredible. Thank you. Yeah, so no streams tomorrow. Enjoy your 4th of July. I might have a video out. There's some cool Deadpool stuff. Might do like an hour-long video about the color correcting or something. We'll see. Other than that, I appreciate you guys. We'll be back at it on Friday. I might do the fast food burger tier list and tasting on Friday. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. And yeah, we'll just see what the news gives us. We'll see what the nerdy news has in store for us, the nerdy people. Appreciate you. Kendall, thank you for the gifted, man. Appreciate you. I really do. Thank you, guys. I'm going to get out of here. As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video. Is everybody gone? Did everybody leave? Oh man. Another happy landing. Rossi with a 10 spot. Wait, hang on. Let's make sure he gets his money out of this. Let's put this down here. We gotta put this up here. So the talk to let's see if the talk to text to speech. Hang on, let's see. Did it work? If Hellboy gets color corrected, you will like it. Will you like it? Yes, actually, it literally needs that too, which is kind of funny. Where's the Where's the talk to speech? Hang on, give it a second. Rossi says, my name is Josh. I love color correction and dolls. Oh, you know what? That's my fault. That's my fault. I gotta put the alert on this screen. I'm Rossi, I'm gonna be honest with you. I screwed you over. I tricked you. I screwed you over. It's on me. It's my fault. I didn't put it on this screen. Oh no. Now it's going to go through all of them? Oh no. No way. Okay. I think we're okay. Shoo. Shoo. Don't worry. I got it fixed now. Okay. Much love. Appreciate you guys. Hey, another happy landing. I appreciate the support. I'm telling you, I know we're kind of joking, but the color correction's kind of a big deal. I'm telling you, this shit looks good, dude. It looks like a movie. I'm pretty excited. I'm hyped. And I hope you are too. Remember, open up your third eye and wash out your stinky butt. Oh! Oh no, it's gonna be too loud. Did it even work? I mean, it should be fixed. What the fuck? It's right there. I mean, it should be. Hang on, let's give it like 15 seconds. Let's see. Are you serious? It didn't work at all? Oh my god! Okay, it's a little bit behind. I'll freaking wait to see if it worked. That shit is loud, bro. That was after his chat? It was after his first chat, not his second chat. So let's wait a little bit here. Wait just a second.
Den of Tech Support.
Flawless victory. Okay, I'll see you later.